Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to a timeless wave of love reading where we discuss the topic of love. However, Bastet, one of the sister energies that I read for, want to have the conversation. Bear in mind that her sister channel can be found via the description box below of the energies of Sekhmet if you'd like to peruse over there, or check out the several links that I have made available via the description box with different variations of the content spread out between the two. Bear in mind that you will also gain access in some shape, way, or form via the description box or my bio on how to access my website, which is where you can find out more information as to who and what I am, 7th, that reads these energies for you, as well as booking any services that I have made available for you at this time. Okay. Bear in mind, again, that whatever brings you here is in true form. However, you are affiliated to the terminology of Scorpio and or not, okay? And just bear in mind that feminine and masculine energies are non-gender specific. Femininity has both feminine and masculine. Masculinity as well has feminine and masculine attributes. All right. Again, I am 7th, aka Master 7th. I reads these energies for you. Should you want to know what I am a master healer that provides remote wellness alignments and tarot intuitive insights such as this, okay? More details, description box. Wave of love. Wave of love. Alright. We waving. We jigging. Jigging? Jiggying. Okay. This is about learning how to be a lily pad and staying afloat. And then having so much patience. Learning to love being in the water. And although you might not be a species of water, you might be waiting there long enough for roots to start fucking forming. Just like, what is it, propagating a plant in water, you know? Which I wish I could show you what I have going on. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not getting it right now. But it's cool to see, right? Put it in a glass, put a big plant in like a water, and then the roots grow in water. It's pretty fucking awesome, right? And lotus is symbolic as well. You know, you can go to Pinterest, look up a lotus symbolism meaning, and then whoop that. The universe has plethora of perceptions for you to decipher, and then enter ChatGPT, Google. Oh Lord, it's infinite, and then some. Anyway, but some of that shit is too much for the body to also take in. All right, your emotions is a whole different motherfucking frequency, and then the speed of intake. Okay? Alright. I'm hearing emotions cover a lot more ground. Yeah, they sure do. That's just that. Yes, that's a damn true. That's damn true. There's a lot of that going around. A lot of oceans. Alright, Ace of Pentacles with the Sun card here. So it's looking good. Look at this. Alright, look at this. Look how amazing that is. That is pretty fucking symbolically. Like, look at this. A hand in either direction with an arc at the bottom. You are in the water in one, and like you are the water in one, and in the land in the other. Whatever is in like seedling is sprouting in an entryway. There's always a pathway. There's always a pinhole to nirvana. Why? Starting with the feeling that you're not at the right place. So wherever you're not in the right place, it's telling you there is a right place. Blessing the skies, the sun. Alright, for your brethrens or cousins, Pisces, I think, yeah, I had to like go a whole different monologue as to why, maybe even the Cancer, I don't know, they're on my shit list right now. I can't believe I said that. But it's true. You look at the fucking like conversations I'm having over there with Bastet, and then over here with vice versa. Over there with Sekhmet, over here with Bastet. See, it's messy. It's fucking messy. All right. Now, it's not. I understand and understand from an aerial perspective and for where I am preaching shit. It's not very nice, but we are approaching. Whatever we're approaching over there with them, it's not your business unless it becomes your business and you run brown nose over there and you imbue those characteristics. No. But about Chan, we're elephant in a room. Everyone imbues all the characteristics. Okay. Anyway, the Sun card. There are aspects to reality that offer a coin on one side, and then whether or not we know there is another side is part of knowing physically that there can be in the third dimension another side behind something, right? There could be something other than. The same way as recognizing this hand is here in the third dimension, and then the shadow is casted behind me in the wall. There's something that also occurs while something of mine is perpetuating in movement, all right? Now, both is fact and fiction at the same time. The fact is that this is a one arm, and the other fact is that itself doesn't have another side. It's a wholesomeness. But the other side of the side is the other side of the shadow, which is over here. Hi, shadow. Me. Boo boo. Boo boo boo. Boo boo. Boo boo. All right. Anyway, all right. Now, that is the Ace of Cups teaching that there is a philosophy behind knowing something or not. Feeling safe and secure that there is a wholesome side to something, aka the elephant in this room. It's a very common thought lately that kind of comes up, elephant in the room. So the elephant in the room is the moon, all right? The moon that is in charge of you knowing scientifically you'll only be able to see one side of the moon because it's going too fast at a speed. God, my nose. Your archangels want to knock on the door and say, whoop-da, I exist. Hey, what's up? High five. Or here, take a plea. So anyway, things are golden, but it's hard for them to show up, right? A lot of the things that feel good, make sense, not all of that feeling is in a big landscape of a setting, right? You might not feel like you really are seeing tangible things from feeling this success just yet. And the sun is saying, oh, my dear Scorpio, that's because. And the becausing is the story. So let's get into the story. So you're on your path, and you're on your path from a place where you were never really validated. And I'm not saying you weren't around positive people or you need to let go of connections. No, it's more of that there are certain elements within you that never got a chance to be exploited by another person, that they can see you in this element. And that has changed or is changing slowly and maturely, that you're becoming surrounded by energies that possibly will make you feel more comfortable that you can get off this high horse, come into my office, take off your jacket, stay a little while, that kind of energy, okay? So the lesson is to feel complete in a journey onto yourself that allows you to embrace that journey at also the speed that it wants to unfold for itself. To feel squeezed in the atrocities of the timelines of certain things would be unfair and unjust in more ways than one, and I feel like you'll have a long story to tell and maybe a great conversation. It'd be a wonderful dinner to talk about, but it's like it's not necessary to talk about. There's certain elements of acceptance here, Ten of Pentacles, that you are aiming towards. You're setting high achievable goals. You're strategic. You're contemplative. There are elements that you are asked to look at some of the broken parts within you. All right, they're helping you get closer to not only healing those parts, not only letting go of those parts, but seeing the worth of them. The element of profit here. You might have had a huge loss, but there's a huge profit, even bigger than the loss. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, that's amazing, actually. Page of Cups. It's hard for you to see. Like I said, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, it's hard to see a structure, right? So because it's hard for you to see a structure, some kind of things that make sense, what your instinct knows to do is start investigating things that you have provided sense to. But now you're almost second guessing yourself. And that's part of the feeling, to get accustomed to uncomfortable new energy promoting itself. It's literally promoting itself. It's coming and knocking. It's like saying, yeah, I'm here, I exist, what's up? And then you want to look at it like, and no, I go away. I'm like, no, but come on, no. It's like, it's a weird sensation. It's a slippery fish. A welcoming one. You're not afraid of it. But it's like, what is this? Alright. And your viewpoint is going to track me back here to this child hand, the sun card, because you're innocently looking at this perspective. You're innocently accepting that, yeah, I am big. The Page of Cups is small in the maturity of certain things, right? But he is a giant in the world of his acceptance, his awareness, non-gender specific. You're also looking at your emotions, yeah? Eight of Swords, and looking at yourself under the finer tooth comb and under the microscope, and taking the time out to make sense of the illuminating world around you and how it permeates through the obstacles, the pentacles, the people, places, and things in front of you. You have an amazing third eye ability here, and I'm seeing that without seeing anything here tangibly via the cards that give me clues that this is the working magic of your third eye, besides the injury. The injury is the clue. The injury is the solar plexus and the sacral, all right? That's where I know the third eye is being pressed as a motherfucker here with the sun card. Where in between that, you're trying to figure out who you are in existence, okay? You're trying to maybe figure out certain kinks of the diet, certain physical changes, certain emotional changes, coping skills, like the fundamental aspects of taking wellness seriously, and serious enough that you're not exhausted entertaining it. It doesn't have to be a lifestyle change. At the same time, it is a lifestyle change. And whatever that is, 1, 2, 2, 1, let it stack up in a way that it's quantifiably smooth and the least, if not void, of triggering while you're flowing through being who you are. With all the senses included. The ones that are fickle, the ones that are contemplative, the ones that are, begrudging, the ones that are a little moany, the ones that are a little resilient, like all that including is all parts of you. But I'm hearing there's a prize. Okay, so in honor to chakra, all right? The third eye is loud here because the sacral, I'm pointing it this way of how you are, okay? The crown is up here. So the sacral here gets fed by the third eye. So this is why I know the third eye is being pressed right now, because I know that it's there. And it's the third eye. And justice is what I just claimed. It's the holy light of the white light coming through, triggering all the colors within you. Yep. All the colors within you. All the matterings that matter, all the pentacles, all the inclusivity, all the things you know that you don't know, the space where everything occurs, can become, needs to occur, like all the things encompassing of being you. Honestly, I mean, Wheel of Fortune is a strange energy to read, because it's saying, okay, you're saying something is fortuitous, but what? And at the same time, it's an open book. But it's part of the story, like, there's a prize. I don't think the prize will reveal itself, to be honest. It's part of your own quest, alright? The pace that you take it. But I'll give you one last card here to see what does want to be. Alright, I'll get it. Fine, beautiful. Eight of Cups. This is your journey. This is your journey to explore your own evolution of the things you feel. And you will feel the validation of feeling secure in that once you understand how the sun impacts this card, the symbolism, and you still feel okay. Start there. All right, with that being said, I'm wishing you a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in this ether of time and space, and may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Take care.